Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to the Mark World Order podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Mark World Order podcast, where pro wrestling is life, brother. Today, we're having another match here in our King of the Marks tournament, and it's going to be a doozy. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, let me first introduce to you our contestants in this match number 5 of the King of the Marks tournament. The first one is coming to us from Madera, California, with a mark-off record of 1 win and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Perez. How are you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing fantastic, Brent.
Are you ready to get dirty today?
Oh, absolutely. I can tell you one thing, Randy, you are going down.
Then I guess we need no further ado. Then the second competitor today, hailing coming from Madera, California as well, with a record of 2-3 in the mark-offs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is SuperFan Randy Gates. How's it going, Randy?
It's going very well. Aaron, I'm coming for you, buddy. I like just a repeat of last week. I got the Eric Bischoff theme playing in the background. I'm back, and I'm better than ever.
All right, so
we'll see about that, little guy.
Yeah, and Aaron, you should have a chip on your shoulder for this one, man. I tell you what, Randy's looking right past you. I can tell you that. Looking right past you to Davey Dangerously. So you should have a chip on your shoulder.
Past me.
Oh, that's planting the seed.
The seed. Yes, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for it tonight.
All right, you guys. So before we get into this thing and I give you the rules and all that stuff, let me go ahead and tell you that your topic for tonight, I wanted to make this, Randy, I kid you not, you got too much knowledge. And so I wanted to shoot for something that was kind of maybe not so much a strength in your wheelhouse. So since Aaron loves the WCW, and that's what he was kind of, got his, broke into the business on, we're going to do tonight, the topic is the NWO, New World Order.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, good one.
So how are you feeling about that initially, Aaron? You feeling like that's a pretty good topic for you?
I definitely feel a little more confident than the topic being Shawn Michaels or Macho Man.
Okay, very good. And Randy, how are you feeling? I know you. I mean, did you watch a lot of WCW?
Man, you know what? I was a WWF guy through and through,
too,
but I was a channel surfer. It was at the time I had satellite TV, and we're out here in California. We're 3 hours behind the East, and so I was watching Raw starting at 5, and I'd watch to the commercial, then I'd flip to WCW, and then back and forth. But I definitely was a WWF guy. WCW was not my wheelhouse.
Okay, this should be interesting then. All right, so since you have got the, I guess, in this tournament, since you are 1-0, you haven't lost, I'm going to let you actually decide in this mark-off. Would you like to answer the first 10 questions first or second?
I would like to answer second. I would like to defer to Randy so I can hear. I get to answer all my questions correctly.
Gonna put the pressure on.
All right, so just so everyone at home knows, for the first round, there are 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. Each contestant gets a chance to answer the 10 questions. There's no stealing or anything like that involved. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Aaron, since he decided to defer to Randy to go first, he's going to drop off the line. Randy will do the 10 questions, and then we'll bring Aaron back on, and he'll then do the 10 questions. So go ahead, Aaron. It is now your time to drop off the line, and we'll give you a call once Randy is done with these 10 questions.
I can't wait. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Let me wait for him to drop off the line there, Randy.
Okay,
and he's gone. So, Randy, are you ready to do this?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I'm not going to get you ready, so let's roll into it. But my confidence is going away. It's not where it was.
All right, I think you'll be just fine. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1. All right, Randy. So question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the original 3 members of the NWO?
Okay, that was Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan.
Very good. I could have got technical and said no, it was Hollywood Hogan, but Hulk Hogan will be
That's true.
accepted. No, just kidding.
Okay.
So there you go. 1 point. Correct. Okay. Question number 2. In what year was the NWO formed?
1996.
Correct. 2 points. Moving on to question number 3. At what pay-per-view did the NWO begin with Hogan turning heel?
Bash at the Beach.
Correct. Good job. 3 for 3. Moving on to question number 4. Solid start. The streak is
We're
going.
doing okay.
He's got
We're
the
doing
streak
okay.
going, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
Okay, so
But make him look strong. Make Roman look strong.
at this Bash at the Beach pay-per-view that we just mentioned, the main event was a 6-man tag match with, Nash, Hall, and eventually Hulk Hogan taking on these 3 other wrestlers. Name those 3 wrestlers that were their opponents in this match.
That was Sting, Lex Luger, and the Macho Man.
Correct. All right. So here we go. 4 for 4. Moving on to question number 5. Who did Hollywood Hogan defeat at the 96 Hog Wild pay-per-view to become the WCW heavyweight champion for the first time being a member of the NWO?
I don't know if this is correct, but I think it was the Giant.
That is correct.
Nice.
Very
Okay,
good. 5 for 5.
Thank you.
You were word in for what? For what?
I'm not confident with the old WCW. I hated WCW with a passion, and I watched them almost out of spite.
All right. All right, here we go.
Little quick story on the Tangent City here.
Okay,
WCW,
Tangent City. All right, go ahead.
That's it. WCW ran Fresno, where we're running all of our podcasts and whatnot from. Ran Fresno one time, and it was in the NWO early stages. It was when they were spray painting everything.
Uh-huh.
And I hated WCW because I was just a WW.
You're such a little mark.
True story. I was
WWF
a huge mark. And I was like, you guys are nothing. You just
Shawn
hire
Michaels
all
is
our-
better.
Yes. And I had a buddy who worked for the local radio station who got a bunch of WCW merch, gave me a WCW keychain. I'm a young kid at the time. Gave me a WCW keychain. I took it, and I took my black Sharpie and wrote NWO on it as if I spray painted it like they did on TV.
That is freaking hilarious.
I hated WCW.
Alrighty. So good story. Here we go. Let's get back on track, though.
Let's
back
do it.
on track. Here we go. Question number 6. Who was revealed to be the 4th member and financier of the NWO?
That was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Very good. He was going, I think, by $1 trillion Ted or something like that.
Something like that. I think it was $1 billion Ted because that's what they actually made fun of Ted Turner and called him Billionaire Ted.
Nice. All right, there you go. 6 for 6. Look at this. I should have made these harder. Here we go. Question number 7. Who did Scott Hall and Kevin Nash defeat at Halloween Havoc in 1996 to become the WCW Tag Team Champions?
Oh man. I think it's the Harlem Heat. I'm going to say Harlem Heat.
That is correct.
Yes. Nice. Okay.
7 for 7. Are you going to try to
7%.
Are you going to try to do it again? You're going to try to get 10 for 10 again in the first round?
I'm going to try to.
All right.
I'm going to try. Let's
see.
go for it.
You got 3 more to do. Here we go. Question number 8. What faction of the NWO did Sting join?
Now we're talking real Sting, right? We're not talking the fake Sting.
Yes, we're talking real Sting, not fake Sting.
Okay. NWO Wolfpack, the red and black.
Very good. Correct. 8 out of 8. All right. I think this one might be a little tricky, but you'll probably know it with no problem. Here we go. Question number 9. In 1997, the NWO had their own pay-per-view. What was it called?
It's called NWO Sold Out.
Oh my gosh. That is correct.
New World Order. I love the theme music to that.
That is incredible. So 9 for 9. Question number 10 in the first round. You're going for another perfect round. I really should do a bonus question in case you get all these correct, but here we go. This might be hard. Let's see. So, 6 different members of the NWO held the WCW US title while members of the MWO. I need you to name 3 of them.
Okay, say that again. There were members of the NWO held the U.S. title. Who held the U.S. title? Is that what it was?
Yes. No. So there were 6 members of the NWO who held the U.S. title while they were a part of the NWO. There were 6 of them. I just need you to name me 3 of them.
3 of the 6. Okay. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna say Kurt Hennig, or Mr. Perfect, whatever he was.
That is correct. That's one of them.
I'm going to say Bret Hart.
That's correct as well. You just need one more.
Oh, gosh. It was not Macho. It was not that.
10 seconds.
I need one. Oh, gosh. It's not correct, but I'm going to say, Scott Hall. I know that's not right, but.
You son of a bitch. You did it again.
Did Scott Hall win it?
Yes, Scott Hall did.
Oh, gosh. I kept seeing it in my head, and I was like, I don't think that's correct.
No, good job, man. You got those 3 did. The other 3 were Lex Luger, Scott Steiner, and Jeff Jarrett.
Okay. I don't know how many times I came close to saying Luger, and I was like, I don't think so. I think he won the world title, and that was it, but.
So
okay, fantastic.
You did again. Ran the gambit again. 10 for 10 in the first round.
Oh,
so
that's
good
it.
Good job, man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Aaron back on the line here, so give me 1 second. All right, Aaron, welcome back, my friend. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Little nervous.
Little nervous? Were you peeking up on Wikipedia and Google's, looking up everything you could on the NWO?
I wasn't that good, actually. I should have.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All right.
Bobby Heenan used to say, it's only cheating if you get caught.
Exactly.
All right. So, are you ready to answer these 10 questions and start your round 1?
Absolutely.
All right, Aaron. Here we go. Actually, before I have you start, Randy, any advice or anything you want to let Aaron know before he starts answering his questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If he loses, I'm gonna spray paint NWO on his back when he's laid out in the middle of the ring.
All right, here we go, Aaron. Question number 1 for 1 point. Who were the original 3 members of the NWO?
Hall, Nash, and Hogan.
Very good for 1 point. Woo! Question number 2. What year did the NWO form or start?
1996.
Correct.
Let me see. Back at the beach. Leg drop.
Very good. That was actually question number 3. What pay-per-view did it happen? So there you go. That is correct. You're 3 for 3. Look at you.
Impressive.
All right. Moving on. Question number 4. So at the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view where Hogan turned heel, they were in a 6-man tag match against which other 3 opponents? So I don't want Hogan, Hall, and Nash. I want to know who they were facing.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Brent, didn't the match start as Hall and Nash with an unnamed third teammate against Sting, Luger, and Macho Man?
That is correct.
Very good.
This is like it's a pissing contest for you two, just trying to one-up each other. Well, if I'm not mistaken,
of useless information.
I believe that night freaking Gene Okerlund was wearing a red polka-dotted bow tie, and after the match was over and he was interviewing Hollywood Hogan. Anyways, so question number 5. You were 4 for 4 so far. Who did Hollywood Hogan defeat at the 96 Hog Wild pay-per-view to become the WCW heavyweight champion for the first time in the NWO?
If I'm not mistaken, was it the Giant?
That is correct. The
You
Giant.
son of a gun. Good job.
5 for 5. Oh, shoot, Randy, you getting nervous over there, buddy? Getting a little nervous? Are you afraid your cup of coffee might be up in the big time?
Just cup of coffee in the big time.
All righty. The cream always rises to the top.
The cream always rises to the top. Yeah.
Question number 6, Aaron. Who was revealed to be the 4th member and financier of the NWO?
Was it the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase?
That is correct. 6 for 6. Are you getting nervous, Aaron? You getting nervous? You thinking you're going to go 10 for 10?
I don't know about that. I mean, Randy definitely set the stage on his last Mark-Off match. So,
And maybe he set the stage again in this Mark-Off match, but that will be determined. Question number 7. Who did Scott Hall and Kevin Nash defeat at Halloween Havoc 1996 to become the WCW Tag Team Champions?
oh no, that's a tough one. I'm just gonna have to throw out a couple names. Was it Harlem Heat?
That is correct. Yes, man.
Very good.
7 for 7. Had me a little nervous on that one. All righty. Question number 8.
That was a work. He knew it the whole time.
Yeah, he was. He was just working us. All right, number 8. What faction of the NWO did Sting join? The real Sting, not fake Sting.
The Wolfpack.
Correct. 8 for 8. 2 more left for a potential perfect round. All right, here we go. Question number 9. In 1997, the NWO had their own pay-per-view. What was it called?
Oh, God. It was not called Oh, God.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, no. This might be where the wall breaks.
This might be it.
The walls of Jericho are coming crashing down.
Break the walls down.
I mean, so if I had to think, I can remember Starrcade, Bash at the Beach, Spring Stampede, Fall Brawl, and that's it. So that's all I can think of. If I had to guess one, we're going to say Fall Brawl.
I am sorry, Aaron. Oh, that's your first miss, my friend. That was NWO Sold Out.
Oh, God. All right.
So that takes away the perfect round. I'm sorry, my friend. But you're still doing strong. You got 8 out of 9 correct. Let's finish it off 9 out of 10 with question number 10 here, okay?
Okay.
So, 6 different members of the NWO held the WCW U.S. title while they were members of the NWO. I need you to name me 3 of them. Does that make sense?
Yes, 3 of them who held the title when they were in the NWO.
Correct.
Well, let's say Hall.
Correct. That's 1. You need 2 more.
Oh, God. Now, is this not counting NWO Wolfpack? Is it just...
No, it counts Wolfpack, Elite, all the versions while they were in WCW.
Okay. Did Randy Savage?
I'm sorry. No, Aaron. Randy Savage did not win the U.S. title.
Okay.
Do you want to try to guess one more just for funds?
If I had to guess one more, I would say Luger.
That is correct. Lex Luger was another one. The other 4 were Bret Hart, Kurt Hennig, Scott Steiner, and Jeff Jarrett. Randy Savage did not win. I'm sorry. So you finish off the round 8 for 10. Very respectable. 8 for 10. But it's not as respectable as 10 for 10, which is what Randy finished with again.
Oh, my God.
So
I'm over here playing the air guitar on my weightlifting belt.
Damn it, Randy.
So here we go. We're going to be moving on into round 2 here. So in round 2, There are 10 questions. We're going to divide them up between the two of you. Randy, since you have the highest score, you will pick a number between 1 and 10 first. It'll go back and forth until all 10 questions have been selected. The order in which you choose your question will correlate with a point value. So your first question you pick is worth 1 point. The second one is worth 2 points, and then 3, 4, and 5 conversely. And we will answer these questions until somebody has either run out of questions or until the last question and we have the person with the most amount of points at the end of the round. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
All right. Sweet. So, Randy, why don't you go ahead between 1 and 10, start picking these numbers here.
Well, I'm gonna stick with my strategy, and I'm going number 4 for the 4 horsemen.
Woo. Number 4. Okay.
Woo.
Aaron, pick a number.
Number 1.
Number 1. Randy.
I'm gonna go number 2.
All right. Aaron.
Number 3.
Perfect. You guys are doing me a solid. Keep going, Randy.
All right, I'm gonna go number 5 for the 5-time WCW champion Booker T.
Oh. All right. Aaron, pick a number. 6 through
I'm
10.
going lucky number 7 for SuperFan Randy.
All right. Randy, pick another number.
What is left now? We got
6, 8, 9, and 10.
I'm gonna go number 6 for the NWO's 6.
Oh, nice. All right, Aaron. 8 through 10.
I'm going number 10.
Ooh, for the perfect 10, who's in a little bit of hot water, mind you. And then Randy, 9 or 8.
I'm gonna go with number 9.
All right, so Aaron, that leaves you with number 8. All right, so are you guys ready to do this?
Yes,
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Round 2. So we're going to start with you, Aaron, since you are down 8 to 10. We're going to start with your first question. You selected question number 1. So for 1 point, your question is, who was the only member of the NWO to hold the Cruiserweight title while in the NWO?
Oh, shit.
10 seconds.
I feel like I'm going to be stumped on this one.
You're going to have to throw out a guess.
I got nothing. I mean, nothing.
Just throw out some name. Think small
Say
guys
the
in the
Giants.
NWO.
Say the Giant.
Conan.
Conan, I am sorry. That is incorrect. It was actually Randy. Do you know this one? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's 6. It's
That is
X-Pac
correct.
or
It was X-Pac
whatever.
6.
6-Pac, the 1,000 other names he's got.
All right.
Sean Waltman.
Sean Waltman, correct.
One Night in China.
It's true.
Anyways. All right. So continuing on, your 2-point question, you selected number 3. And that is, name the ref who was a member of the NWO.
Oh, God. And it's not like a, can I say, wasn't Rodman? Didn't he guest referee something?
No, it's not like a special celebrity ref. It was an actual referee who was a part of the WCW.
Well, I'd like to contest that. Didn't Rodman ref one?
He may have, but it's not Rodman.
Man, I feel like my brother.
He's probably screaming right now as he listens to this. 10 seconds.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Let me guess. Randy knows.
I know that one of the names. I kept it's Patrick.
Nick Patrick. That is correct.
Nick Patrick. I could never remember his first name.
Oh, man.
I got yelled at a house show at him.
Oh, he yelled at you?
Oh yeah, he ate my lunch right in front of everybody. It was not too long after WCW closed up shop, and he was one of the guys who made the jump when it was acquired. And like I said, I hated WCW. And he was walking to the back, and I yelled, "Go back to WCW!" And he turned around and said, "WCW's out of business, you idiot." and I got nothing. And I said, "All right." And I just stood
Yeah,
there.
he talked to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't think he would even react. And he was just like, WCW's out of business, you idiot.
All right.
And I said, oh.
All right, Aaron, you got 3 questions left. I imagine you're feeling a little nervous at this point.
A lot nervous.
So we're going to move on to your next question. It's a 3-point question. So if you answer this one correctly, you will take the lead temporarily, probably. But so you chose number 7. The question is, at Starrcade 98, Nash defeated Goldberg for the WCW heavyweight title after who interfered attacking Goldberg with a taser?
Oh, shit.
That's when you know it's not good. When he starts with that.
I think I've answered all 3 questions with that starting.
Yep.
Oh, God.
You
Guess
got
I'm just going to have to another name. Taser was Bischoff.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Aaron. It was Scott Hall. So, oh man, it's coming down to the wire here, my friend. This might be a reversal. You've got 2 questions left before you pull an 8.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Those are tough questions.
All right, so here we go. Moving on to your 4-point question. You selected number 10. The question is, who was the only female member of the original NWO? And this is before they split into Wolfpack and all that garbage.
Original member, female. So obviously it couldn't have been Miss Elizabeth. That's the only one that I can remember.
That is correct.
Does that count?
Yeah.
That counts.
You said Miss Elizabeth.
Sure.
Okay.
You said that's the only one you can remember. It counts.
That's the only woman I could think of.
All right.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
All right, so that's 4 points. Let me tack them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. You took the lead, my friend. You took the lead. Yeah. So you've got a 2-point lead over Randy now. It's 12-10. So Randy, we're going to start answering your questions. Your first question for 1 point, you selected number 4. The question is, who did Hollywood Hogan face at Super Brawl 7?
Super Brawl 7. Sting was Starrcade. Super Brawl. Oh, gosh. Was it Bill Goldberg?
I'm sorry, my friend. That is incorrect. It was actually Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Ooh, okay. Okay, my timeline's a little messed up.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You were a WWF mark, not a WCW one. So
I was.
All right, so your 2-point question. You coincidentally also selected question number 2. And the question is, how many times did Hollywood Hogan win the WCW heavyweight title while being a member of the NWO?
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the wheels. I feel like the wheels are falling off the wagon here.
He's doing that SuperFan math in his head right now.
I'm doing that SuperFan math.
SuperFan timeline. Let's see.
I believe it was 3 times.
That is incorrect. I am sorry, Randy.
Dang it.
You were off by 1. It was 4. 4 was the correct answer. All right, so Aaron, you getting a little bit of hope back?
I'm believing.
I'm hitting Aaron with everything I got, and he's just on the ground shaking, doing the Hollywood Hogan Hulk up here, and I don't know what to do. He's gonna point that finger at me and yell no, and I don't know what to do.
You.
See it.
Yeah, that's it. I don't.
All right, here we go. So moving on to your 3-point question, Randy, you selected number 5, and the question is, who interfered, hitting Lex Luger with a bat and helping Hogan win the WCW Heavyweight Championship at the 1997 Road Wild pay-per-view?
Say that again? I heard the Road Wild, but I think I cut out on somebody.
I'll repeat it.
Yeah, sorry.
Who interfered, hitting Lex Luger with a bat and helping Hogan win the WCW Heavyweight Championship at the 97 Road Wild pay-per-view?
97 Road Wild. Okay. I don't think it was Sting. I think that's the obvious answer. I think it was Macho Man. I think Macho Man turned. I'm going to say Macho Man Randy Savage.
That is incorrect, my friend.
Was it fake Sting?
No, it was Dennis Rodman.
Oh, it was the worm. Doggone it.
Hey, don't let Kim Jong-un hear you say that.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 questions left. There's 3 total questions left. Oh my,
man.
it's coming down to the wire here, guys.
This is it.
I really don't think there's enough points to have a tie, but then again, I'm not very good at math. So we're going to move on to your 4-point question here, Randy.
All right.
You selected number 6, and the question is, for 4 points, at the 98 Road Wild pay-per-view, Hogan and Bischoff had a tag team match against Diamond Dallas Page and which late-night talk show host?
It's Jay Leno.
Correct, for 4 points. So you just retook the lead there. It is 14-12.
God, I'm getting here. Aaron, take the hot tag. I need out, buddy.
Damn it.
14-12. So
Let's go.
this is it for you, Aaron. This is do or die to stay alive in this match. Question, your 5-point question. You selected number 8. What nickname was given to the move Hogan gave Nash to win the WCW heavyweight title in the January 4th, 1999 episode of Nitro? It was an infamous move.
See, I have no idea.
No idea. Can you think of any time when Hogan and Nash fought each other for the title? And what happened? Some people even credit this as maybe the beginning point of the downfall of the WCW.
Congratulations, Superfan Randy.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Superfan Randy Gates.
Those are some tough questions.
So, do you know the answer to that one, Randy?
Yes, you're talking about the finger poke of doom.
The finger poke of doom. That is correct.
Okay.
Where Nash came out and Hogan just poked him in the chest, and Nash sold it like he'd just been socked in the face and laid down for the 3 count. Yeah.
That's familiar now.
So the final score, 14-12. It was a great match. Aaron, you hung in there against Randy, so nothing to be ashamed of.
That was really good.
That was a really good match. How are you feeling? I imagine you're disappointed and upset.
I feel like I got leg dropped by Hogan, and I'm Macho.
And Randy, how are you feeling, buddy? Congratulations.
I feel fantastic. I'm doing the bow and arrow pose. I'm doing the twirling hand to the crowd. I'm feeling. I'm doing the 5-time WCW championship spin-a-rooney.
So you pulled it off. You came back. You won your match to get back into the tournament after losing your first one. You defeated Aaron. You're moving on to the finals. Yeah, your opponent is yet to be determined, but it will be between Charles Porter and Davey Dangerously. So either way, it should be a challenging match. So congratulations, Randy. Aaron, once again, good job. So let's go ahead. We'll close out this King of the Marks match. Aaron, why don't you go ahead and plug yourself on the social media sphere and let the good Marks know where they can find you.
Before I do,
yes,
can you let us know what Randy's last question was?
Yes, I definitely can.
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting.
So, question number 9. And this would have been a tough one. How many members of the NWO won the World War III match? I don't want to give it a
wow. Oh, man.
Do you know what the World War III match was?
Yeah, it was they had three. It was like a Royal Rumble, wasn't it? With three rings?
It was their answer to the Royal Rumble, but like super complicated.
It was it was like I think it was 60 men. I think they tried to double it, and they had either two or three rings. I can't remember which.
Do you know
but
the
I think
answer,
it only
Aaron?
lasted like 2 years.
No,
3 years.
So what's your answer then? It doesn't matter because it doesn't count.
Me?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'd have to say 2.
Oh, that is incorrect. It was 3.
It was 3. Okay.
It was 3. Yeah, they only had 4 of them. So you're right.
Okay.
Yep. So good job. So
that's a difficult question.
Yeah, that was another hard one. So it seems like round 2 was a little more difficult than the first round was. So that's good. So let's go ahead and close it out, Aaron. Now go ahead, tell us, plug your social medias.
All right, everybody, go follow me on Twitter, Aaron Total Package Perez. So it's at TOTALPKGPEREZ.
Oh, nice. Perfect. And then Randy, why don't you go ahead and plug your social media stuff? Tell the good Marks where they can find you.
Marks, you can find me at SuperFan Randy on Twitter. And as I always say, we want to talk anything, whether it be movies, wrestling, any kind of current events, anything nerd, pop collecting, figure collecting. Again, wrestling's my forte, but anything nerd related, I'm into it. And I got a little something to say for the upcoming guy, whether it be Charles Porter or Davey Dangerously. I'm coming for that title. I got reinstated by President Jack Tunney. And I'm back in the tournament, and I'm coming for you. If it's Charles in charge, Superfan's going to be in charge of you, buddy. Davey Dangerously got me on that Macho Man trivia. Man, when it's all said and done, I'm going to climb that top rope, point to the heavens, and give the bombs away. Elbow drop on you, buddy. I'm coming for you.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Superfan Randy calling out the rest of the opponents. So we have 2 more matches to go here in this King of the Marks tournament before we crown an actual King of the Marks. We appreciate you guys listening to this episode. Go ahead and make sure to follow the Mark World Order on our social media pages at MWO4Life on Twitter and Instagram. Go ahead, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then most importantly, continue to listen to these podcasts. Share them with your Mark friends. Go ahead, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, maybe giving us a nice review. We'd appreciate that. That would be too sweet, if I might say. Anyways, thank you again.
I see what you did there.
Thank you again, everyone, for listening. We appreciate you, as always, marking out with us. We hope you enjoyed this match, and we will see you all again real soon. So take care.